Okay, so my way of gripping a putter is first very, very light touch. I am not squeezing it in any way. I am not using this index finger to do anything, so do not put it up on the rim of the putter. You will find that it's really difficult to putt that way. It deflects the putter as you move it through. It tends to make you want to grab it and pinch it. We don't want to do that with a putter. So what I simply do with the putter is I do what's called a fan grip. Now literally this finger does nothing. The thumb on top is just resting. What's actually doing all the work here is this pad of my palm. The putter is literally sitting in a line like this, very similar to like throwing any other disc at high speed, but it's just sitting there. And these bottom fingers are what are actually used to hold the disc and propel it and to give it stability while I'm holding and trying to line up and level my putter. So one way to find this grip for yourself, this is Calvin Heimberg's tip actually, is he would sit on a couch and he would just grab the putter and just throw it up in the air. Just keep on doing this until you feel, number one, how to use your wrist to create the spin, and also how your hand naturally fits on the putter to make that motion happen. So really good drill to do. And then when you're done doing this, take it from up here to down here and do the same exact thing. Just don't use your arm, don't use anything but your hand, and just start throwing putters. Okay, so now you spun the putter up and down a little bit, doing a Calvin drill. You found what your grip is, whatever that may be, something similar. Maybe you want to use the fingers, maybe just a couple of fingers like that, maybe a pinky tucked, whatever it is that feels comfortable to you. Your thumb may be here, it may be over here more, it might be out here, whatever's comfortable. Just make sure you're not pinching. We don't want to do that. We want the putter to slide out of your hand. So taking that same drill that we did before, I'm just going to take my wrist and the back of my hand is going to be facing my target. And all I'm going to do from here is just do that flick in the air. And that's it. Notice how I open my palm, okay? So if I don't really open my palm, it still goes, for this short distance, it still goes pretty flat. And one of the things we'll talk about later is if we start putting for longer distances, it's not a bad idea to feel your palm go to the sky when you release. That'll give you a little bit of a more Anheuser and more of a flight like that. So it goes out like that and comes back. So again, just using my wrist and very, very little arm, I can make these things fly about 12, 13 feet, no problem. Okay, so again, a little more pop on it. Okay, now it starts to go a little bit more to my right. And just keep doing that drill over and over again. Okay, same drill. Put a basket in front of me, hand facing the basket. Just popping open my hand. About 14, 15 feet from the basket. Don't really care if I make it, just do the action.